Welcome! Welcome to the Omniverse of Nick and Part 7 to What If a Cell Jr. Survived. Before we get into it, be sure to check out the Omniverse's homepage where our channel mascot Omni will direct you to the Discord, both Google Docs, and everything else the Omniverse has to offer, along with smashing the like button, subscribing to the Omniverse of Nick, sharing the Omniverse around and turning on all Omniversal notifications, and commenting future requests and expectations in the comments section. With all that said, let's begin. We open up where we ended off last time, with Vegeta attaining Super Saiyan 3, although a much more inexperienced version than Daima's outing. And Dabura and Cell Jr., even if they're outed from their potential unlocked by Babidi, Cell Jr. is still stronger than Cell, Super Perfect Cell, at his max power, and Dabura has all the assets and techniques that he still has, being the king of the Demon Realm. So with them backing Vegeta, they look to fight Super Buu, while Shin has a plan with Goku and Gohan, mainly Gohan. So Vegeta tells them, "Attack!" And Super Buu says, And then he uses a human extinction attack, and it floods not only the entire area which they're in, but the entire Earth. It kills off every single human, just like Canon, and a very few specific casualties. Hercule and Buu never met, so Hercule actually dies here. Videl is next, then Krillin, then Piccolo, then Goten, then Trunks, and then Tien. Now you might be wondering, Tien was able to stop it last time in canon. Yes, but this time it's way more unexpected and definitely would not give him enough time to actually dodge it. So, yeah, Tien dies here. Super Buu just smirks smugly and says, "Now you have even less help on your back." And he just looks at all three of them who managed to survive and says, "None of you are a challenge to me anymore." Vegeta uses a final impact to try to prove otherwise, but Super Buu just rushes in, deflects it, which gives Dabura the perfect opportunity, summons a blade, and slashes Super Buu in half. And then Cell Jr. uses a special beam cannon, and this almost completely evaporates Buu, who is left there all guppled and injured and stuff, but then he regenerates and just rushes towards them maniacally and very creepily. We all know how Buu's design is. Then we see Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta versus Super Buu, which is something we have never seen before. So also, forgive the eyes. It's AI. What can you do? Spoiler alert, that's AI. And they get to fighting, and it seems Vegeta's actually holding his own. But again, it's inexperienced Super Saiyan 3. He's lucky to be even holding on to it right now. Vegeta tries big bang attacks, punches, and kicks, but Buu matches him blow for blow, not showing he's utterly outmatched, but it is a challenge. Then Dabura and Cell Jr. help out in every angle they can to make sure that Vegeta does not lose their biggest advantage right now against Buu. Meanwhile, Gohan continues the training with the Z-Sword, but then Goku stupidly, along with Shin, offers the Kachin and multiple other things. The Z-Sword breaks, and Elder Kai is freed, leading to the ritual for Gohan's unlocked potential. And then Goku and Shin, without Kibito there, are just like, can they even ensure that this guy actually knows what he's talking about and that he's a Kai? But they're just going to have to wait and see. They hope that Vegeta and everybody else can hold their own. And eventually they realize that Vegeta, Dabura, and Cell Jr. are the only ones left. And they really want this Kai to hurry. But Goku can't go, and Shin is no match, so they have to wait. It's basically like the Canon Buu saga, if you really think about it. Super Buu begins to get a little angry and powers up. But Vegeta says, "I hope you two still have plenty of energy. because it's obvious he's not letting up. But neither are we, and neither am I. Cell Jr. just grits angrily and knows he has come here for one purpose and one purpose only. He got himself into this situation to get revenge on Gohan, and he will not lose to this Majin who's going to take that away from him. Dabura flares up his energy and says he's the king of the demon realm. He will not be outshined by this pink monstrosity. And Boo dares them to come at him. Dabura multiply spits to try to get Boo, but just like the ghost kamikazes and just like his fat pink self, he just dodges the spits effortlessly. And then the Cell Jr. does what not even Cell or Cell Jr. ever did, unless it was a mod or in a video game. Cell Jr. uses a spirit ball, but then Boo actually directs it and plunges it downward. Vegeta uses this opportunity for a full-power Super Saiyan 3 Gallic gun. And this actually catches Boo off guard and injures him to the point where it actually gets him angry. So angry, he begins to flare his energy maliciously and maniacally smirks and prepares to blow himself up, seemingly. Vegeta, knowing this, knows that the three of them cannot survive this attack with the condition that they're in. He might be able to. They can't. So he tells them, get out of the way now. And Boo blows himself up. And Vegeta says, get out of here now! And the three of them back away as far as they can from the explosion. And after that, he's wondering, did he really just blow himself up? No. It cannot be that easy. Even if he wants a victory like this, Vegeta knows more than anyone, this victory cannot be that easy. And he's proven right whenever a huge bubble of pink goo bubbles over the entire group, but then shifts to one, Dabura. And then it circulates into one being. And with this transformation, Boo returns with Dabura absorbed. Cell Jr. is utterly thrown aback by this, as well as Vegeta, more the Cell Jr. than anybody. But then, the Cell Jr. has a plan, something his father did with 17 and 18, and only did to suck the life out of people just barely, but more with 17 and 18. He has a plan, just like he did with his own batch of Cell Juniors. He's going to try to absorb Boo and contain his power for himself. So he gets his tail out for the first time in any Cell Junior's history, and he extends it to absorb Boo. And surprisingly, it works. The Cell Jr. has absorbed Boo with Dabura, and seemingly it's worked, and his consciousness completely overrides Boo's, with only parts of his appearance showing Majin Buu. Little bit of Dabura, but this only lasts for not even a minute, because then everything just flashes red. Boo's Cell Jr.'s body begin to contort and collide, and then it just completely shrouds in pink. And after a few moments, a new being takes shape. Boo has completely taken over. The mind of Evil Boo, Kid Boo, Majin Buu, and Dabura completely outshine Cell Jr.'s control, because we've seen in GT, Cell couldn't absorb GT Goku because he was too strong. So, this control and lack of control from both Boo and all of his sides, and the lack of control from Cell Jr.'s side, has ensured Boo has taken back control, and now the Cell Jr. is a part of him, not the other way around. So, we see a new Boo has taken shape. Boo with Dabura and Cell Jr. absorbed. So with this, his eyes are no longer flaring red and flare into pupils themselves. And he gets ready to face Vegeta and maniacally laughs and taunts Vegeta, saying that they were your best option, and all alone with that inexperienced form, you stand no chance against the mightiest Majin and the strongest warrior to ever exist. And Vegeta says, the Prince of Saiyans has never backed down from a fight, and I won't start now. And he doesn't show signs of losing Super Saiyan 3, not yet. But will he? Even if he doesn't lose it, can he even stand a chance against this Buu, especially by himself, till Gohan arrives, and then Goku, once his life is restored by old Kai? Or is this the end for not only the Earth, but the entire galaxy and universe, since the Cell Jr. and Dabura have been absorbed, making the Cell Jr.'s survival story all the more chaotic?
Now get out!
What?
Get out! Everybody get out!